Hey guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. Apologies for the no video Monday. Like I said on my community post, everything was corrupted off the camera, so there was nothing we could do. So I did record this one to put one out today. This is chicken and chorizo jambalaya, and it's all one pan. I've used half of the chorizo ring. I'll put the entire recipe below for anybody that wants it. Just take that casing off. The amount I did was enough for 4 people. I'm just slicing it up. No big chunks, just slices. And this is a tomato based recipe. I know, me doing a tomato based recipe, what's wrong, eh? Your meat, you just want, your chicken, you just want in bite-sized pieces. So that's all I did with that. If you don't want to use chicken, you can use king prawns. But I would recommend using the chorizo for the flavour. Pepper in there too. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Me putting all these things in that I don't like. And all I did with this was dice it up into small dice. You could use a red pepper, not green. Any pepper you like, but not green. And you want the onion in approximately the same size as the pepper. I love having that little silicone bin there just to drop all the rubbish in. It's so handy. And really easy to clean as well. So yeah, a whole week's worth of what's for tea, plus the recipes I did for Sunday, just gone. And because he don't take it off the camera until after tea on Sunday, there wasn't a lot we could do about it. So that was annoying. Right, so you're just going to add a tablespoon of olive oil in. I'm using a cast iron pan on here because they're the pans that I like to use for stuff like this from the hob. And when you add liquid to these, you can bring up all the bits that are stuck as well. So they are good pans. Highly recommend. I recommend the big size, the 5 or 6 litre casserole one, and having one of these flat pans. Really good for risottos and stuff. Last you a lifetime as well if they're looked after. So all I'm doing is just getting a bit of colour on this. I'm not cooking it all the way through because it is going to cook on the hob. I use thigh meat here because I prefer thigh meat, but you could swap it out for a couple of chicken breasts if you prefer breasts. So same pan, stick your onion in, cook that down for a few minutes. You're not looking for colour on this particularly, just to cook it down a little bit. You see what's caught on the bottom there from the meat? What's good about these pans is you add liquid to it and you can scrape it up, no problem. Same when it comes to washing, it's real easy. So I've added in the peppers now. So some Cajun seasoning and putting in a tablespoon. So I added the amount of garlic that I wanted, but otherwise 2 garlic cloves crushed. The sliced chorizo goes in. I was going to say from here on it's pretty simple. So I'm going to put the chicken back in now with the juices as well. You can see now the juices off that meat have lifted all that flavour from the bottom of the pan. Now goes in the rice. And the dog's waiting. This is not something she can have due to the onions and the garlic. And the tomato as well. So she doesn't get any of this. Poor doggy. She lives in hope. So if you like plum tomatoes, then use a 400 gram can of plum tomatoes. You all know I don't, so I've used passata and 350 mils of chicken stock. Trying to make sure I got all the stock out. And give that a good mix. Once you've mixed it all in, like so, all you're going to do is cover this and simmer it until the rice is tender, so 20 to 25 minutes. If it takes a little bit longer, it takes a little bit longer. And there we have it. It was as easy as that. Chicken and Chorizo Jambalaya. Obviously not the southern authentic, but a good version nonetheless. Hope you give it a try. There was nothing difficult. Steve really enjoyed this one. It was something different. Plenty of meat in there, plenty of rice. Nice and filling. Again, apologies for Monday's video. There's not a lot we could have done about that. So drop a comment down below if you're going to give it a go, or if you cook it a different way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and share. hit the subscription bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.